All right, everybody. Thank you for joining me for day 28 in our cycle series. We are going to be hitting up some cardio and core, and we also are going to be using some resistance bands today. So just this tubing here with handles. If you have it, great. If not, don't worry about it. You are welcome to use dumbbells. So you can go through the same motions, the same work, and use dumbbells. That'll be totally fine. But let's go ahead and get warmed up. Start on your hands and knees with me. Sit your hips back. We'll go into our child's pose. So we're going to be on a timer. We're going to hit 50 seconds of work and 10 seconds of transition. And we're just going to bring that cardio and core in, sprinkle it in between our banded moves. We'll get into the arms and the back. So take a nice deep inhale, and then with your exhale, grab the core and pull your body all the way forward. So your chest comes between your arms, elbows squeeze in, tuck your chin back. You can kind of let your hips shift left and right. If that works for you, feels good on your back. And then push into your hands and knees. We'll go into our cat-cow. Inhale, open your chest, and then exhale, round the back. Always getting that tuck and grab through your torso, through the belly. Super good to get the back warmed up, loosened up. Get a little more space and hydration and movement into those discs. Give me one more just like that. Okay, go ahead and level off your hips. Let your hips swing to the left and the right. Get some space in your low back. You might also be feeling a little bit of stretch through the side of your glute as well. Glute medius up there. Perfect. And then let's go into our downward facing dog. Push those hips up and back. Bend your left knee, straighten and stretch through the back of your right thigh, your calf, then the other side. Keep that pedal going a little bit back and forth. So our cardio is going to be running in place, pulling the knees up in front, a little bit of high knee action. And then our core is going to be a plank. If a plank doesn't work for you, you can feel free to do a bird dog or a dead bug or a crunch, whatever's going to get that core going. All right, walk your hands and feet together. Hang over those legs a second. Take a little twist. Grab both hands outside of your calf. Rotate both hands outside of your calf and rotate. All right. With our banded moves, I'll show you super fast since we only have 10 seconds of transition time. We are going to have a curl, a kickback, a row, and a face pull. So with your curl, the wider apart that your feet are, more difficult it's going to be. So there's your curl. Kickbacks are going to be basically the same. Elbows are up, same on your feet. And then for your row, I'm going to be on a little bit of a heavier tension, depending also on how the body's feeling. Keep a little bit of a loop here in between your feet. So you can crisscross your band, put your feet on your band super close to the handles, and then row from there. So we're going to get into the back. And then the face pull, you'll grab your band, wrap your hands around it, and then you're going to pull straight to that face. All right? Getting again into the back, upper back, and shoulders. We're going to start with our high knees. Ready, set, and go. So just start wherever you're at. You can take this as a little bit of a warm-up round if you'd like. Really check in with your core. Get your breath work going. Good job. Keep the chest nice and tall. Your pelvis in neutral. And then, of course, if you need to slow it down and march, that's totally fine too. Whatever works for where you're at today. You got it. Time. All right, we're going to head to the ground into a plank. 3, 2, and go. Tuck and contract through the belly. I always think it's good to hit up a plank right after a little cardio push. Check in with the breath. It's a good opportunity to let it settle. Make sure the shoulders are hovered forward just a bit. Tuck the tailbone. Tighten up under that rib cage. Lengthen through the whole body. Get as many contractions and flexions as possible. Nice work. Take a break. Come up. All right, find your band for curls, or like I said, you can use dumbbells. Here we go. Ready? And go. Quick transitions. Chest is nice and tall. Make sure your pelvis is in neutral. Wrists are strong. Elbows are back under the shoulders. So after our curls here, we're back into our run. Our high knees. I don't know, for me, it's not really high knees. I could definitely be getting my knees a lot higher, but I'm not there yet. Perfect. 15 seconds to go. Find a pace that works for you. Keep strong through the core, relaxed in the neck, shoulders back. 3, 2, and 1. 10 seconds. We'll take it. And then we'll back into our runners. Here we go. Finding that cardiovascular push. Your amount of push is really up to you. What do you want to get out of it? It's all good. Connect with what's going on with the body. Ten seconds to go. Time. It's funny how I run. This ends up moving the mat. Interesting. All right. Back into that front plank. We're going to focus just this front flexion, front position. You got it, you got it. Push into those elbows, pull the elbows back toward the toes. Find extra flexion. Don't just fake your way through it or relax your way through it. Next up, we'll have our kickbacks. And time. All right, get your band set. Bring those elbows up high and then kick back. Even if you don't have a band, try to envision and imagine and bring in that resistance of back to start. You have that tension on the cord, on that elastic. See if you can feel that resistance in the muscle as you return to the starting phase. Grab the belly, lengthen the back, push through those triceps, feel that burn there. That lactic acid buildup is good. It's a positive thing. It means the body's working. Time. We're getting what we want and need from it. 4, 3, 2, And go. Back into our runners. Remember, use the core, pull the legs. We're strengthening our hip flexors, quads, calves. Five seconds. Time. All right. Back to our plank. Here we go. Heart rate coming up a little more as we get into our successive rounds. Super good. Connect with what's going on in the body, the lungs. Feel the pitter patter of your heart. Flex deep through that core. Next up, we'll have our rows, getting into our back. See what you can manipulate. Grab more flexion. Okay, we're there. Grab your band. Ready, and go. There we go. Really pull those shoulder blades together. Same as I was talking about with your kickbacks. Feel the flexion on the return. You got it. Elbows pull high, but we're focused on the contraction in the back that's bringing those elbows up. Keep your elbows tugged in tight. Time. Whew. All right. Back to our runners. Whew. 3, 2, here we go. Feel that core pull in. Try to keep the chest up and forward instead of back. So that'll help you get a little more of that core activation. 20 to go. Time. Okay, plank. And then we're back at the top into curls. Good work, good work. Feel that flexion and tension between your elbows and toes. Pulling the elbows back is where you really get extra flexion into the core. You got it. Stay with it. Find that deep heat. Time. All right. Oh no, face pull. We are not at curls yet. I lied. Here we go. Pull back. Keep your foundation. Whew. Arms are definitely fatigued. Push through the back. Build into the back. Roll the shoulders back. Slide them down. Actively engage the core. Focus on your back to keep it out of your neck. Keep it here. Come on, we got it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, back to our runners. 3, 2, and go. All right, maybe that'll work. You got to connect. Find that shred, that push. Time. Have to get my hairs out of the way. All right, plank. Here we go. Find that plank flexion. Now we're back at the top. Now we'll get our curls once we come up. Building some heat. Getting that heart into shape. Hold on to it, flex in tight. Focus the core. Time. All right. Find your band. Stand tall, core strong. Feel those biceps. Really connect to the work. Had a conversation with one of my clients yesterday about this. She said, when I displace my brain, when I get lost in thought somewhere else, it's easier. But when we are in our 30 minutes here, we want to find total connection to force the muscles to work harder, to get more return on investment. We're not looking for efficiency right now. We're not in a race. We're not doing long-term endurance. We want to build, push, and progress. All right. Back into our runner. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to hit up a side plank this time, if that works for you. Otherwise, you can do an oblique crunch. Stay on your hands and knees. Pull your shoulder and hip together. Your accordion crunch. You can keep your bottom knee on the ground. Help support. But we're going to get into those obliques. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Set that elbow. Stack your feet. Or if you'd like, You can keep your bottom knee on the ground. Take that top hand, tuck it behind. Get a little stretch through the chest and the shoulder. Trying to keep your hips high and stacked. Nice work. Lengthen through the chest, the torso. You can use the legs to help support. You're getting into that core to get your lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, kickbacks. Get those triceps going. Elbows are up. Extend the arms straight back. Feel that build. Work in the arms. Feel those shoulder blades pinch together, shoulder heads roll back. Full extension on those arms. You're in control. You're building the muscle. Wrists are staying strong. 10 seconds. Time. Okay. Back to our runs. Ready, set, and go. Finding the pace that you can sustain. You got it. 15 seconds. Time. Other side plank. Get your body set. Take that arm up. Tuck it behind. Find that lift in the hips. Feel your oblique. If you're feeling a lot in the shoulder, try tightening. The best you can, take your brain to your back. Try tightening up through the back muscles underneath your armpit. Wrap around your torso. Push up from that side. Hang in it. We got it. Time. All right. Let's see if I can get into my rows a little faster this time. There we go. Feel that back. You guys know me. I love working the back. We always need a little more back strength, in my opinion. Most of what we do throughout the day is forward facing, forward rounding, forward moving. You can so totally feel that core grab here as well. You're in a forward hinge. You can pull the abdomen up against gravity. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Back into our last round of our runners. Here we go. 3 minutes to go for our entire day. We'll be back into our front plank. We'll finish our plank sets with one last front plank. Oh, time. I don't know what I was thinking. All right. Those added up. Ready and go. Here's our plank. See what you can do to build on the intensity of your plank here. Make it be a working, active pose. Tighten under that rib cage. Pull the elbows back toward your toes. Feel that abdomen build. Woo. All right. Back to our face pulls. 3, 2, and 1. Don't forget that your stance is important. Make sure you're not leaning to one side. You're solid. You're rooted, firm, flexed, fixed. Building that back again. These are surprisingly difficult. They always have been. Use your back. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, hold on to your band if you have it. If you don't have a band, I'm going to have you just interlace your hands above your head. We're going to start our stretch up overhead, both arms up, pull to one side. So again, find that stance. Get your stretch along the one side, pulling your shoulder back, lifting up out of that rib cage. Bring it to the middle, over to the other side. Ooh, feels good. All right, back to the middle, and then go ahead and let your arms open behind you. Stretch across the chest. Keep your belly strong. All right. Go ahead and come down to the ground with me. We're going to go into a long runner's lunge, lizard lunge. So bring your body really far forward inside your front leg. Both hands on the ground. Feel that back hip. Get a little bit of opening. And then if it works for you, you can drop onto your left elbow. Otherwise, stay on your left hand. We're going to rotate our right arm up and back. Stretch through the chest and shoulder first. Okay, and then from here you have two options. So you can lie on your left side and then grab your right leg with your right hand and get your quad stretch. Or if you're still here, you can reach back to your left foot with your right hand and get your quad stretch. So again, open the chest. I like this one either way, from the ground or from here in this lunge position. You can really get a nice stretch on the shoulder too, shoulder and chest. All right, release there. We'll now have a quick hamstring stretch. Beautiful. And then let's switch it up to the other side. We're going to go into that low lunge. Left leg forward, right leg will stay back. Take whatever little shifts or pulls you need. Sometimes I feel this more in my front inner thigh or maybe the back hip flexor. We got some serious water running through the pipes this morning. Get connected to your breath. Okay, and then stay on your hand or drop onto your elbow. So the right elbow would drop, and you're going to rotate the left arm up and back. And then you can either lower onto your right hip and grab your left leg with your left hand, or see if you can grab that right foot with your left hand. Get your quad, get your shoulder, chest. Taking time for the stretch and the flexibility, super important. Keeps everything balanced and in place. Our alignment will be better so we can show back up tomorrow. Okay, let's go into our yogi squat. Drop the hips nice and deep, elbows into your knees. See if you can press your hands together. Maybe close your eyes, just take a quick scan. Perfect. Maybe if you're so inclined a few more times today, you can grab another round of those high knee runners. Just throwing them in 20 seconds, 3 or 4 extra times is super fantastic for your body, for your heart, longevity. So do your best. Keep it up. Stay moving. I'll see you tomorrow.